Hey everyone, it's Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 2 of Dexter. I'm so excited to continue with this season. The hunt for Dexter is on. I can't wait to see where they go with this. I'm so excited. I love this storyline so far, so I'm just excited to get deeper into this story. And we got the whole thing with Dokes going on, with Dokes kind of having concrete kind of proof in a way that his suspicions about Dexter were correct, so... And we've got the whole Rita Paul thing going on too, so I'm really excited to see how all of this plays out. So let's get into it.
And now all my secrets are floating to the surface.
And they really are.
Where is the orderly, controlled, effective Dexter?
8 confirmed. Here?
No, here is just one.
I'm talking 8 confirmed victims of the Bay Harbor Butcher.
The Bay Harbor Butcher?
That's what the press is calling whoever dumped.
Does he like it or hate it?
Has a nice ring to it, no?
It's a little lurid.
Lurid and possibly wrong.
I think it's interesting. I don't think we've ever seen him like wear a hat to work, and I feel like I love that they did this because it feels like a conscious choice in like the costuming department, because like he feels like he needs to hide from the people and from his like job, and I just like that little detail.
Last thing I want is for the cops to bring little Chino in. He's mine.
Why don't you take a picture, Morgan? It'll last longer.
What would I do without you, Sergeant?
Their relationship is so funny.
You're just fucking with me. I'm gonna have to put you on hold.
Fiance.
Girl, you can't be taking personal calls at an active crime scene.
Yes, ma'am. How about you take off? Let me handle this.
I couldn't let you do that.
I'll write up the report and email it to you for signature.
She doesn't care. She's like, I get my job back. Fine by me.
Somebody else, get in there now.
And so it begins.
Seeing her mother that way? Can you imagine that?
I can't even go there, Angel.
This music is so sinister. I like it. It's probably gonna be Dokes.
This neighborhood? It's full of crazies.
I love him.
I'd lock my doors.
He's so funny. One of the best things about Dexter is he's just so unrattled, like, by everything that Dokes does, and that must be so frustrating for Dokes, because I feel like Dokes is the type of person that just, like, heavily relies on intimidation, and Dexter really can't be intimidated, so their relationship is just super interesting because of that. And their interactions always make me laugh because Dexter just, like, just trolls him. And it's great.
I appreciate the brotherly love, but I've got the lieutenant in like an hour. See you at the job.
I will not kill my sister. I will not kill my sister. I will not kill my sister.
Oh my god, it's so funny. She just doesn't want to live on her own. She's not ready.
Hey, you.
Dexter?
Aster? Sweetie, what's the matter?
Mom's acting all weird and stuff.
That's sweet that she called him.
I mean, he wasn't even your husband.
Dexter, come on, dude.
Technically.
He just doesn't get it.
And I have to find a new way to dispose of little Chino's body.
That's true. And he has to get Dokes off his case.
You clocked the guy in the bar who touched your arm. Yeah, I told the lieutenant you weren't ready for active duty.
Well, thank you for the fucking vote.
Which is true, to be fair.
It's a career maker.
Hey. Just visualize that door of opportunity.
The face he made was so funny. He said,
This guy is officially the highest point in all of Florida.
this is why he needs a mask. Then he wouldn't have this problem.
Timestamp has this as yesterday afternoon.
That's so fake.
Same time as
Ava ran his TOD.
So, it's fake.
cut him loose.
Dexter's smile is just so funny.
13 and counting. They're so swamped up there, they had to bring in outside talent.
This is crazy.
Look at his work to see the light of day.
Bet you're right.
Oh my god.
Briefing room in 2 minutes for show and tell.
I feel like this FBI guy's gonna have been friends with Dexter's dad or something, you know?
A moniker which, by the way, repulses me.
Well, we have something in common.
He has such a serious voice.
Actually, it's two.
Actually, it's 2.
Uh-oh.
There's been speculation
Uh-oh.
human harvest might be connected to a case you've recently solved.
Oh, I knew someone was gonna put this together.
Extra killer.
Oh.
We're looking for a different suspect. All information is to be disseminated.
Miss me, brother?
All agency protocols will follow.
I need to clear the decks. And my head.
Oh, that's so sad. I feel for him, I really do. It's crazy seeing their work next to each other too, like seeing Dexter's work next to Brian's work. I like that they did that. That's like kind of interesting. She not gonna clean her machine?
You fucking asked. So how am I doing?
It's a very dramatic way to say not well. And then the walk away, like, how's he supposed to help you if you just walk away?
Considering. Attaboy Chino a little closer.
You gonna do it in front of people? That's a little crazy.
I've been waiting for you. He's like a Ninja Turtle.
Dexter, someone's coming.
Oh.
No! Dexter, don't
Why did they
leave
separate
me!
them? I don't understand.
Brian. My brother.
That's sad.
Different things.
You want me to knock on some doors?
Or maybe some heads?
Sorry I'm late. What fucking asshole left this here?
Me. That was funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Case, I'm working. It's it's taking me to places I never thought I'd go.
She knows, but I don't think she's gonna care.
I'm using the insurance money to give Paul a proper funeral. It's in an hour.
For the kids, too, like...
Morgan!
Damn. She's gonna get suspended.
I'm not sorry. You're still here. Let you go. You think it's as simple as that?
Definitely not for him.
Yeah, we got him.
SWAT did the sweep on some all.
I bet Angel covered for her, and that's how they knew how to capture them.
Dad pulled a gun on an unarmed boy to get him to give up the gang. Some kid named Joey Nunez.
Thanks, Angel. I'll talk to her.
That kid is gonna be in trouble. This is gonna be Dexter's new, like, rule. I feel like when someone hurts kids, that's gonna be his, like, when he's able to kill them, because it's gonna remind him of when him and his brother were younger. I'm calling it now. And that's gonna be his own code. Like, maybe he'll kind of get rid of the code of Harry and kind of go by his own code now. And when people deserve it is gonna be if they go after kids. At least for a little bit. I feel like that's how he's gonna kind of get around his, like, mental block about it. Because I think that's gonna be what's gonna get him to finally be able to kill little Chino, is he's gonna threaten this kid. Just calling it now.
Here's hoping I'm back on my game.
I knew that would be why.
Trust me, you're not going anywhere this time.
He ducked it.
But she killed most of her.
This is like his revenge in a way.
Her brother. Her innocence.
This is what happened to him. The same situation. Because it was a drug dealer.
Look at that, steady as a surgeon.
So he just needs a new code.
Well, let's just say the North Atlantic's a pretty big place.
There you go.
I was just dropping somebody off. Can it wait?
No, it can't.
All right, then.
I was just dropping somebody off. I just got that.
Shoot.
Because he was dropping somebody off.
It's Paul's shoe.
I don't think she's gonna care. I think she's gonna think it's kind of romantic. Honestly. Gaslight.
Sounds like one of the stories,
girl
huh?
boss.
He asked me to look in the yard for his shoe. I hung up on him. And he was so upset, he got into a prison fight, and he was beaten to death.
But that's not her fault.
Did you attack him, Dexter?
How's he gonna play this?
I'd understand if you did. He attacked me.
Just be honest. I think he should be honest.
I hit Paul to protect you and the kids.
I think she's gonna think it was romantic eventually.
It's totally an active impulse.
Okay.
See, she's just glad he was honest.
And then you tell me that you stole the drugs from your police station? I mean, what are you trying to say? That you planned on acting on impulse? Oh my God, why didn't I see this? But they were your drugs. Now it makes
No.
sense. Are you an addict?
Well, in a way he is, so he's probably gonna say yes.
Yes, I have an addiction.
And Don Chino, you're the same size as everyone else.
Oh my God. Hurry up.
Hey, Dex, what the fuck?
It's annoying, isn't it?
I'm not taking the bait.
Babe, you don't need to do this.
Yes, I do.
You don't need to do this now.
Well, what about the video tours of eligible apartments?
Temporary insanity.
This way I can take care of my sister the way Harry would have wanted.
They should just get a 2-bedroom apartment together or something. That scared me. That really scared me a little bit. I liked that episode. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. Like, since it's only the second episode of the season, I feel like it's not gonna be that simple, but maybe he'll be kind of like a Harry type consciousness where he'll like, Dexter will kind of have a new code rooted in his like childhood, and maybe that's when Brian will show up. You know, that's what I'm thinking, because I feel like they'll sprinkle him in there. I still really want to know why Harry separated them in the first place, because that seems a little cruel to me personally, but I guess we'll find out. But I knew that Rita was going to be like kind of cool with it, because I figured she was going to think it was like kind of sweet and romantic that he was like trying to protect her. So I'm not surprised that she reacted the way that she did, and I think the truth was the way to go. Well, the semi-truth was the way to go with that, because she just didn't want to be lied to, because she's been lied to before. So I think the fact that he was like honest with her was going to go a long way. Also, him saying that he's got an addiction and having her think it's a drug problem is going to end up being a really good cover for him, because he can just be like, oh, like I was at a meeting or something. Also, I feel like if it gets to the point ever where like anyone questions her, or like Dokes questions her or something, she'll be like, oh, well, he has a drug problem, so that's why he's being suspicious or like going to random places. So I feel like that's gonna end up really helping him down the line. I think it's hilarious that I said last episode he needs to wear a mask, and I've been saying that in season 1 too, and he literally had to hide from little Chino because he wasn't wearing a mask. Like, I understand that the saran wrap, not styrofoam. I understand that the saran wrap looked weird on camera, and I do agree, but I feel like they could have done like something mask-like, you know? Like, if you're gonna be a vigilante-esque person, I feel like you need a mask, you know? We've been through this with the Green Arrow and the Flash. You need a mask. Not that everything's resolved, but this episode kind of felt like things were calmer and like a little more like loose ends were being tied up. But obviously, since it's only episode 2, we know that there's gonna be more things that go wrong and more things that happen. So that'll be very interesting. Obviously, that FBI guy is still there hunting, but I feel like it's gonna turn out that he was like friends with Harry or something, and then he's just gonna be like so good to see you guys again. I knew you when you were babies, or something like that. I just feel like it's gonna be like one of those like old family friend vibes, or like plot twist. The reason the detective is so good is because he's secretly a serial killer too. That would be funny. But I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see what episode 3 has in store. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below and be sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday with another video. Later, gators. Bye.